it do, what it does, and what is up, family? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Precious, and I am back again with another YouTube video. As you already know by the title, why am I talking so fast? As you already know by the title of this video, I will be telling you guys how I got robbed. But before I get into that story, that funny but very, very sad story, I would highly appreciate it if you guys were to subscribe to my channel by giving a girl love and giving this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, if you give it a thumbs down, please let me know down below the comment section why you did that and what you think I should improve on my next video. But otherwise, let us get into the comedy, the sad, but let us get into the robberies that are happening in South Africa. I only got robbed 2 times, so I'll be telling you guys both stories. So I'll start with the first one. The first one, I got robbed by women. Basadi, like the ones we are chanting for, GPV. The very same women, they are the ones that robbed me. And you know the way that they came to me, it's really sad, but okay, so it happened like this. It was in 2017. Yeah, 2017. I was turning 16 years old. My granny bought me a phone. I even had the box. My granny bought me a phone, and then she bought me this phone on the 3rd of November because my birthday is on the 2nd of November. So she bought me a Mobicel Pure Plus phone, my first ever phone, ever. This is the first phone that I ever owned in my whole life. Okay, so new phone fever. Hey, you want to show it off and show your friends. So she bought me this phone on the 3rd, which was a Friday, and then the second day, which was the 4th, was a Saturday. So I was going to the library, the local library. Again, she gives me taxi money. She says, you know what, take this money and just climb a taxi and go, and then I'm out. The good sis, because it's a new phone, It's a new phone and I get a time. So obviously I just decided, let me walk with my 2 series and go to the library, because it's close, but it's not that close, but it is close if you are a fast walker. So okay, I go and I took the long route. I didn't take the normal route up. I took the long route, and then there was this place that I reached, so I reached that place, and I'm walking, and I'm with my earphones. New music, it download memory card music. God, nekili sio pakati inside. I was with my new phone. Earphone. So I didn't see this lady. She was walking from the other street, and then I am minding my own business as I always do. Well, sometimes. So she comes to me and she tells me, okay, she greets me. She's like, hi, and I'm like, hello. I take out my earphones. I'm like, bitch, hello. And I'm a very kind person, mind you. So she says, I don't know, I have this charity thing that's happening on the next street, so I'm busy looking for people that will help us backpack boxes, and then we'll take them to children's homes and old age homes and stuff like that. And if you know me, you know that if you tell me about charities, I will be completely hooked. Like, I love doing all those 67 minutes, volunteering, like helping out without getting a cent in return. So I was like, library, okay, it can wait a little bit. Let me just go and help this lady who's sincerely asking me. Hey. Okay, so we walk. That lady, I can even describe her. She has a U gold tooth, like U, on this tooth. And then she has dark brownish eyes, and then she was wearing a weave with a red skirt. I forgot the color of her top, but she was wearing a red lipstick. And my gut feeling tells me, Precious, run for your life. This cannot be happening. This is not right. But ignorance is a bliss, So I decided to ignore my gut feeling Hi, we work with this lady. Hey, okay, fine. We reached this corner, and then there's another lady. So I thought, okay, they don't know each other because they acted it out that way. They acted as if they do not know each other. Okay, fine. Precious. So she tells the lady the same thing that she told me. And I was like, no, but this is completely normal. This is legal, you know. So we get to that street. And when we get to that street, the lady is like, okay, can I have your phones? Because like how it's in the phone, you know. So I need to have your phones and take them to the office so that they can, mind you, I know that place. And Harry office, I'm like, what do you mean office? And she's like, no, it's around the corner. And I'm like, okay, cool, it's fine. So I gave her my phone freewheelingly. So I gave her my phone like, me tata, like, Swara, yeah, it's I was like, me tata. I gave her my phone, and then the lady number 2, the one we met with at the street, she gives her phone. And this lady number 1 is like, oh no, your phone will have a problem. It's a ZTE, and we usually have problems with ZTE phones. So let us go to the office, and then they will give you a barcode, and then we will bring it back. Mind you, this gut feeling inside me is still telling me, Precious, take your phone and run for your life, because this whole thing is a scam. Precious is not doing that. Precious is not budging. Okay, fine. So lady number 1, the one that came to me, jumped the street and came to me, the nerve, she tells me that, okay, you can proceed right ahead down the street. You will see those people over there. They are packing the boxes, and they are packing things inside, and you just get in there, and then yeah, they will assist you. They will give you a box so that you can pack, and we'll find you there. And I'm like, okay, cool, it's fine. But as they're walking, I look at them and I'm like, hey man, but they are walking really fast. Like, even they were sprinting, they were not walking. And I'm like, it's probably, nah, it's fine. So now I'm alarmed. I run to those people over there, those people who are doing the boxes, the charity. I ran to the charity. I get there how those people are making cupboards. Like, and then I ask, I was told this is a charity by those ladies. I just gave them my phone, so can I have a box? They looked at me and they laughed. And they were like, I'll see, Rona here, we are doing cupboards, the wardrobe. We know nothing about charities. Did I not run? Like, I ran for those girls, for those ladies. They're not even girls. They're not even ladies. It's very wrong for me to call them ladies. I ran for those thieves. I ran for them. How? Nix, no girls, no ladies. And now I am alarmed. I'm scared because this one was bought for me on the 3rd. It's a brand new phone, Ane. It's a brand new phone. It's my first ever phone, and now it gets stolen miraculously. So what's going on? And then I start describing them to people. I ask around to people, hasn't you feeling to you have been robbed? Okay. I find a group of boys, you know, at the corner, and I tell them. They're like, those ladies, bakibeli taxi, baphuma kanje na kanje. I'm like, lina le maka. And I'm like, yeah, bakibeli moto bavaya. I'm like, you know what? Let me give you these numbers, and then if you call them, and then it's gonna connect. They call my phone. You know that white person, the subscriber you have dialed is not available at present. I'm like, what the fuck? No, try again. They try again, and then it generally doesn't work. And now I'm just standing there. I'm like, I cried. Sio, I cried, guys. I legit cried, Shem, because I didn't know how my granny would react to me telling her that I gave those people my phone. I gave them, because according to me, I gave them. I was like, me, yeah, I can take my phone. Yeah. So I go to I initially was going to the library. My sister said I will meet her there. So I go to the library, and then I didn't find her there. And then I had a friend there. I told her the story. and then she accompanied me, her and her friend, they accompanied me to my sister's house. And then I get there, mind you, I'm crying, and then bona very a jean. When the jeans it's a ton. Mine was extra ton. So this was a hole and a hole and a hole. Yeah, great. I know things. I know the insides and outsides of the world. Yeah. So I get there, I tell her the story, and then yeah, she really helped me. Thank you, Victoria. I love you very much, Mina. She really helped me. She bought me a new phone. But here's the problem now. The library closes at 2 o'clock Saturdays. I get home at 6 p.m. And then now my granny is alarmed. She's like, How are you? I'm like, no, I'm fine. I was walking with my friend, my then friend. She was like, how are you? I'm like, no, I'm fine. And she's like, where's the phone? It's right here. Because I just did that. I was like, it's right here. And then I'm just gonna, yeah, it's right here. And then I left, you know, when you buy a phone, they give you boxes, and it's not the same. It's almost the same model, but it's not the same phone. So obviously my granny would have noticed it. So I take my phone and I accompany my friend. I come back, I sleep. The next day, it's a Sunday, I had to go to church. So I go to church. No, before I go to church, I want to take my phone. My granny's like, no, leave your phone. And then I hide it. Okay, fine. After that, I go to church. I come back. Now she knows. She knows, hey, this is not the phone I bought you. You are lying. And then we go to the Polo station. Yeah, we go to the SAPS to bigger than Daba. You know, when a girl is pregnant, they have to bigger the sisu. Yeah, we go and bigger than Daba there. We get there. I'm crying, Pela. Yeah, I was legit crying. So we get there. There's a lady there, a police woman. So my granny tells her, Hori, no, this is what happened. This and this what happened. And you know what the lady said? She's like, this is a lie. She gave the phone to her boyfriend. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I was, number one, I was pissed off. I was legit pissed off. It was like I could slap that cop right across the face. I would like, pa. Yeah, clap, I'm fine. Because she was like, it's a lie. She exchanged her phone with her boyfriend. That's why she has a new phone. We call my sister and we tell her. I tell her, Hori. I ask her, Hori, what happened yesterday? And then she tells me the very same thing, my sister. And then the cop says, no, she's number 2. You see this one? For me, Imo, it takes the cup. It's like the cherry on top. Bona. This time I got robbed by Matawa. I got robbed by and I was not walking alone this time. Yeah, this one is really fun. Anyways, I was coming from an event, so, and because I'm really late, man. Well, I left the event early, but you know, a group of people, you know, little you're talking, you're laughing, and guys, and whatnot. Okay, fine. So we are walking, and we are walking. And then this group of people, it takes the other route. It's like, are you gonna be fine? I'm like, nah, we're gonna chill. We're gonna be fine. You know, nothing's gonna happen to us. So they walk, and then now there's me, there's guy number 1, and there's guy number 2. And guy number 1 and guy number 2, they are brothers. You know, like, they are brothers, and I know guy number 1. Because we used to go to the same school together. Okay, fine. We get to like where they live, and then we chill for a little bit, and then after that I decide to go. I think it was around 11 p.m. a whole tombazana with a guy. They're walking 11 p.m. What are you thinking? So we are walking. It's 11 p.m. Okay, fine. Yeah, this one. So we walk. Okay, we didn't take the main road because we thought it would be long because it's a main road. It's the road, really. And then we decided to take, you know, the shortcuts. It's about. So we reach a certain street, so how do one guy, oh no, you know those hallelujah hosanna that they hold at like late at night. Yeah, so there was a mlindelo there. Yeah, so it's fine. We ignore the mlindelo, we keep on talking and talking. Mind you, we're not dating, eh? I know some people will be like, they will look at the time frame, be like, Precious. No, we were not dating. Yeah, he was just accompanying me, like, you know, the good friend he was. Hi, okay, fine. So we reach that street, and then one guy passes. But you know when something ticks you off, like your gut tells you, Precious, I told you this the last time, so you need to listen to me now. Turn around and leave. The good sis didn't do that. Like, she legit did not do that. She continued with the guy. So there was this tavern that we reached, and two guys were coming. And Sio. It's like when they saw us, they saw like those cash those cash transit, those trucks, like Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos. Yeah, we are holding bags of money, like molika momfan showcase. So they see us, you know, when two people are coming your way, and then now you guys separate. That's what happened. So me and this guy were walking like this, and they separated, and then we ended up finding ourselves in Pagati inside, right in between them. And then now, this, I will call them robber number 1 and robber number 2. So robber number 1 takes the other bottle and takes the one, this guy was on robber number 1's side, and then takes a bottle of a Heineken and then swings it over the guy I was walking with, over his head. The guy ducks, and then robber number 1 kicks the guy's leg. And then guy I was walking with, he was holding my bag, Guy, after they kick him, the guy drops my bag and he runs. And I'm standing there, I'm like, okay, you didn't hint or hey, Joe, Rata, but you know, every man and woman for himself. Like, yeah, sure, Raslai. Muga slides at all. I was standing there alone. And I'm like, and here's the funny thing, robber number 2 was not in on this. Like, he legit did not know about this until the robber number 1 did what he did. So I'm standing there, and then you know, almost, but people to be like, yeah, EP phone, where's the phone? And I'm like, I'm looking at my bag, and I'm like, hey, nah, that's what a phone, Ujo. Like, I don't have a phone, and we can go back to the place where we were, and then we'll probably give you, which was a trap, because I would have shot them dead with their own gun. So okay, fine. This guy start, and you know, like maramo, sorry, maramo, kiteng shem. So this guy starts doing this. He searches me, and I'm like, dude, if you're gonna do something to me, please do it and stop feeling my breast, like, I don't know. And then robber number 1 sees, oh no man, this one is a talker, this one. And then robber number 2 is like, you know, let's leave the chick alone and let's just continue to our destination. Robber number 1 insists, man, this one not require. And then the guy that ran, and he starts yelling, help, Tusam. And I'm like, dude, you're making noise. These people are not gonna come out, no matter how much you're gonna scream. Or you'll be like, yeah, Sean, I'm dying. No, they're not gonna come out. They're just gonna lock their gates and lock their doors and stay inside because nobody wants trouble. And so robber number 1 takes out a gun now. And you know, move not too much. And I'm like, this is the toy gun. Takes out a gun and points it to my head. And he'll be like, where's the phone? And I'm like, dude, if you're gonna shoot, just shoot me right now. So you know what robber number 1 did to quiet that guy? But just bam, papa. 2 shots in the air. And now I'm there, I'm standing, I'm like, yo, Precious, I'm gonna die right now. So robber number 2 is like, man, Joe, asambe. You know, like, and I'm like, yeah, listen to him. I'm like, listen to him. And she's like, I told her. And then he takes the gun And that guy was drunk. You know when I say God is with me all the time, that guy, number one, he was drunk. He took the gun and he put it right here, and he was like, "Epiphone," and I'm like, "I don't have a phone, okay? I generally don't have a phone right now." And then robber number one leaves. Robber number two leaves. Like robber number one leaves, and then robber number two leaves. Robber number one, this thing is not working. This kid doesn't want to operate. And you know, Nane, I'm really small, like with my body and body size, and I'm small. If you look at me right now, you'd probably say I'm 11, 12 years old. So he's like, this kid doesn't want to operate, and he's like, and then he beats me up. He's like, Gigi, and I'm like, yeah, police. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I'm like, yeah, police. And then he was like, you know what, go. As I run, mind you, I don't know how to run, because you know when my adrenaline comes, these two things, they leave me. They Oscar Pistorius. They leave me entirely. Like I do not. Even Oscar is better because he runs. Now I just stand there like the Statue of Liberty. I just stand like, statue. I stand. So that guy now tells me I should run. I ran. I didn't even run far. I tripped and fell. I took my bag, and then robber number one says, "Oh no man, this bitch has a bag." He ran. I thought he was generally gonna shoot, but Almighty man, Almighty is with me. Robber number one, I tried to jump over some house's gate. I tried to jump it. This guy pulls me. Oh, I'm better, Josh. And the guy beat me up, bro. That guy beat me. I think he broke a rib. I'm not sure, but he beat me up. And this is not even a funny thing. Like, I'm laughing because, yeah, he beat me up. Like, I'm better, blind. And then dish. After that, he kicks me, takes my bag and leaves. And now I'm there at the gate, at somebody's gate. I'm crying. And then this guy comes, the one that ran away initially. He comes back. I'm not angry at him. You know, I understand why he did that. Every man for himself. It's okay. It's fine. So he comes back and, you know, he apologizes. I'm like, no, don't say that I'm crying. And now, phone number one, phone number two. Same model, same brand, same phone. Yeah, these are my two phones. And so now this guy comes. Now we go to his place now, to where his brother is at. So we get there, his brother's like, ooh, I didn't even think of that. We call my grand is like, there's no such thing. I want that phone. And then now I'm there thinking, I'm fucked up. So, you know, the smartest thing is that we're at the police station. That's the smartest thing that we ever did. We get to the police station. And then when we get to the police station, you remember the same cop that told me, man, this person gave her phone to her boyfriend. She wants to assist me. And I was like, sorry, Nyala, angivumi. I'll phone. I'd rather be helped by another person than be helped. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you give it a thumbs down, please let me know down below the comment section why you did that, why you give this video a thumbs down. Mara, otherwise I will see you in my next and my socials will be in the description box, honey. And so you can connect with me and tell me what type of content you want to see. But otherwise, I will see you on my next video. Bye.